Now, sorry for a while. Now, what is development? It is the so it is a for a while. I'm going to charge my laptop for a while. Sige, depan na init ko.
Anak,
Taas naman.
taas.
Yeah. Okay. So hot. So let's proceed. So what is development? It is a multi-dimensional process aimed at improving the quality of life and well-being of individuals and communities. Okay. Involves economic growth, social progress, environmental sustainability, and political stability. Okay, so that is the meaning of the. Now, when you define something, just go into the keywords. What are the keywords here? We look into what are the keywords. Multi-dimensional process. It's a process. Okay, of improving process, improve life. Okay, and well-being of the community. Okay, so how to improve that quality of life? Of course, through the economic growth, when people now can eat, social progress, okay, environmental sustainability, and then political stability. Of course, in our country, we cannot have, it's impossible to have a political stability, especially if we are into partisan political parties. Now, if you belong to other political party, even if what the other party is do, what good they do, they can still, there are still criticisms. Okay, that's one way also of destroying the good image of the opponent, so that in the next election they will lose. Okay, sometimes through a propaganda, they disseminate information to destroy an image of a person, even if it is lie, which is true and common in government. I've been working in government, and that's what I experienced. But normally, real men are not so like Marites, that we backbite or tell negative things against others. So maybe for women, I think they're good at it, but not for real men. We don't normally talk things like that. We don't destroy. We are so friendly. But women are, I think it is in their nature to talk negative things to others during, or even in the place where I work. I can hear many complaints, but I didn't say anything. Just listen. Sometimes I doubt before I believe. Sometimes it's just a propaganda for you to believe. Okay, every morning they keeps on talking things negative. But I'm not influenced or bothered the way they uh, on anything they talk. I must be objective, because sometimes what you know are the only thing that you heard, but you don't actually have any knowledge whether it is really true. You don't have personal knowledge. You only believe on what they say. But if you are going to ask, what's the reason why you believe that? They cannot tell. Okay, simply because it was formed into their mind of somebody. Okay, so before you believe, you have to doubt first. Sometimes words are uttered for you to believe, okay, to gain sympathy, but in reality, it may be a lie, or it has no, it's just a neutral. that they sometimes emphasize to make it negative. So it's a strategy, really, in politics. But if you want to live a peaceful life, uh, you have to be objective, observe, and discover for yourself whether it is true. Not that somebody will brainwash you or tell what to believe. Now we go to the dimensions of development. One is that economic, social, political, environmental. On economic, we have the job creation. Okay, if you improve their income, are there infrastructures or is it highly industrialized? Like in other countries, right now there are many houses that are not occupied. Well, a long time ago, probably that proves that they have a good economy. Sometimes during their old age, you don't have to worry on medical, on healthcare, because everything will be provided. And sometimes you will be given a certain allowance for you to spend on medicine and for you to enjoy. Okay, but that's in another country. But in our country, we do not have it yet. Although there are benefits, but sometimes it is used only for political gain. So instead of um, it is genuine, sometimes it is only used and crafted a month before the election. And the purpose of that is not really for your improvement, but for them to be remembered during election. Example, okay, of course, there are many politicians who claim that they represent a certain sector, right? Not to mention, let's say, ACT. Okay, they are not actually teachers. Okay, I'm recording this one. I'm going to publish this. I do not care. Okay, and normally they only they only make some noise during election, but without election, they are just nothings. Most of them are leftist. Okay, they make trouble during election if they do not like the administration, and they are always at the left. They always criticize the administration because the nature of communism is on the left. They always criticize. That's their nature. I'm telling you, many of that organization right now will um, turn into an enemy of government. So social, what else? Access to education, health services, housing, and social protection. So do we have this? We're going to evaluate what we are now. Do we have this access to education? In other country, elementary to college is free. You are even given a certain allowance, okay, when you are in college. Not to mention Germany and other European countries. Okay, health services is free. In our country, people are afraid when they grow old because of the health services. Housing. Okay, our housing now is owned mostly by the Chinese, although they are not allowed, but they make dummy sometimes to make it appear that it is a Filipino corporation. But if you dig down, you will discover that it is a Chinese company or foreign company. And then social protection. About political, strengthen democratic institutions, okay, citizens' rights, political participation. How about this political participation? I do not have any question on citizens' rights. All are protected. We have the laws. We have courts who can protect the rights of the citizen. Democratic institutions, sometimes politicians are so eager. Sometimes they make their own law without even consulting other people. That is not the that is not the manifestation of a democratic institution. How about political participation during election? What do we do? Okay, if you have the money, normally you are the one who will emerge as a winner. So, of course, there are reasons. Okay, some are reasonable and some are not reasonable. Some says that it's better to receive now before they're going to corrupt it. Okay, So since all are politicians, it's better to choose the lesser evil. The lesser evil are those who give them the money before the election. Okay? So whoever gives them the most, then eventually they are the one who will emerge as a winner. How about the last one, environmental, sustainable use of natural resources and climate resilience. Some are um, yeah, in our country, we cannot be equated with others. We cannot simply imitate what other countries are doing. Simply because it is not our natural resources. Like, many would say, okay, why are we not go into um, adapting machineries, okay, like tractor or robots that does not fit us. We do not have that resources of like what other countries. Had we been like Russia, well, we can buy any equipment. Why? Because fuel is free, okay? Or in Saudi Arabia. But in our country, that may not be applicable. Use of, I think, a carabao or an animal that would fit us. But using this tractor, for example, would only use, although it may be effective, but that will displace workers. That's why many of the workers now working in the city, because we do not have farmers to plow the field. Okay, instead of using a carabao, which would help them, okay, and then make them earn. You When you use that tractor, although effective, but sometimes this would displace workers. Okay, now we go into the for 30 minutes. um okay, you answer this one. Okay, identify local um examples of good or poor governance and how they affect the development outcomes. So I'm going to post this one. Are you still